Rich Rider.
Corey Bosworth. We are live. Xavier Cazares Gallegos. Go Bobby Alarid.
I don't even know if Bobby's here tonight. I do not think Bobby's here. All right, guys, race number 1. Nate, Preston, and Rich. Need some mod guys out here in Marshall. Modified guys. Rich. All right, Rich is out of this one. That's easy. All right. We're looking for a lower control arm for B64. Foley's got one. All right. Race number 1. This is a IFMAR start. We are doing 2 quals in the main, 2 5-minute qualifiers, 1 6-minute main. All right, Marshall's getting your spots. I don't have the cones out there. Just probably one in the pole, yeah. Yeah, right. You were good, Rich. I don't know if you need to be there, Drew. Probably over by that pipe. Maybe. Or instead of that pole, go in that corner where you just were. That's probably a little safer. All right. I got marshals. I got drivers. Nate and only Nate's going to go on the tone. Everybody else wait till I call your name. Nate, less than 5. Pressed on. All right, you guys are on the clock. All right, guys, 40 seconds in, 4:20 to go. Nate leading him around. Preston 5 seconds behind him. Oh, did you break?
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Nathan Merritt, Preston Butcher, and Rich Rider.
We got Preston leading him around. Oh, would you buy a Jado? Oh, yeah.
3
After
minutes
2 minutes
left. 1 second. The top drivers are Preston Butcher, Nathan Merritt, and Rich Ryder.
All right, guys. 2 in, 3 to go. Oh, Nate's back out there. Let's see if Nate can catch up here. Yep, there you go. All right, Preston leading him around. Nate 40 seconds back. It's going to be tough for Nate to catch up here.
Russ Johnson. Looks like that kicker got moved down the lane a bit.
2 minutes
After
left. 3 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Preston
We
Butcher,
didn't move
Nathan Merritt,
anything.
and Rich Ryder.
All right, guys. Preston, Nate. All right, guys. 120 left to go. 120. $105. Preston, Nate. Nate only 15 seconds behind Preston. Only a minute left to go, though.
4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Preston Butcher, Nathan Merritt, and Rich Ryder.
Russ Johnson. Thumbs up.
All right, guys. 30 seconds left to go. Oh. There's a 25-pound dumbbell there, Preston. All right, guys. 10 seconds. Nate takes over the lead.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, keep him going, keep him going. When you cross the line, you will be done. All right, Nate, you're done.
Nathan Merritt
Preston,
done.
you are done. That's a race.
All drivers are finished. Preston Butcher done.
Nate's going to take the W. Preston finishes in the 2, Rich in the 3. All right, I need all 3 right back out here to Marshall.
Up next, race number 2. 17.5 buggy. Heat 1 of 2. Race order is Sheldon Butcher, Big Roy Keane, Hunter Otto, Roy Keane, Christian Gibson, Jorge Lugo, Roy Keane. Christian Gibson. Hunter Otto. Jorge Lugo. Sheldon Butcher. Big Roy Keane.
All right, guys. Hey, Roy, you going to be okay out in the middle there? Well, that's not, yeah, okay. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. Sheldon and only Sheldon on the sound of the tone. Everybody else wait till I call your name. Sheldon, less than 5. Big Roy. Hunter. Roy. Christian. George. All right, everybody's on the clock.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Sheldon Butcher, Roy Keane, and Hunter Otto. After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Sheldon Butcher, Roy Keane, and Hunter Otto.
All right, Sheldon out front. Roy in the 2, Hunter in the 3, Christian in the 4, George in the 5, Big Roy in the 6. All right, guys, 2:30 in, 2:30 to go. Halfway through. There we go. Good job, bud. All right, guys, 2:10 left to go in this one.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sheldon Butcher,
Oh,
Roy
watch
Keane,
the big
and
one,
Hunter
guys.
Otto.
Watch the big one. We are clear. All right, guys, 1:35 left to go. Uh-oh, somebody hit the money wall. All right, guys, 1:10 left to go.
After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Sheldon Butcher, Roy Keane, and Hunter Otto.
All right, Sheldon, Roy, Hunter, Christian, Big Roy.
Ten, 9, 8.
All right, keep 'em going, keep 'em
7,
going.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep 'em going until she says you are done. Big Roy, keep it going.
Sheldon Butcher done.
Sheldon got caught. Everybody else is on the clock.
Roy Keane done. Hunter Otto done. Big Roy Keane done. All drivers are finished.
That's a race.
Christian Gibson
Sheldon's going to take the W. Roy finishes in the 2, Hunter in the 3, Christian in the 4, Big Roy in the 5. All right, guys, go ahead and put your cars up. Come right back out here to Marshall.
Up next, race number 3. 17.5 buggy. Heat 2 of 2. Race order is: Andre I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco. Nathan Merritt. Eric Pacheco. Jade Kirchi. Ricky Pai Sarkic. Marcos Hernandez. Ricky Pai Sarkic. Nathan Merritt. Marcos Hernandez. Jade Kirchi. Eric Pacheco.
All right, guys, need some marshals out here. If you're in that last one.
Andre I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
All right, I got enough in the middle. Can I get one at the end of the straightaway? All right, guys, let's go ahead and gather them up at the end of the straightaway there. Andre and only Andre is going to be going on the tone. Everybody else wait till I call your name. Andre, less than 5. Nate, Eric, Jade, Ricky, Marcos. All right, guys. Faster driver coming up on you. Let him go. Hey, watch the end of the straightaway. Watch the end of the straightaway. We are clear. Watch the straightaway, guys. Go outside. Go outside. Straightaway's clear.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Jade Kirchi, Andre I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco, and Nathan Merritt.
All right, Jade, Nate, Marcos, that's your top 3. Ricky in the 4, Andre in the 5, Eric in the 6. Your top 3 are faster than Sheldon's previous TQ run.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Jade Kirchi, Nathan Merritt, and Ricky Pikes.
All right, guys. Jade, Nate, Ricky. That's the top 3. Marcos in the 4, Andre up to the 5, Eric in the 6.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Jade Kirchi, Nathan Merritt, and Ricky Pikes.
All right, guys. 150 left to go. All right, guys. 130 left to go. Oh, no. All right, 115.
After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Jade
Devin
Kirchi,
Kelsey.
Nathan Merritt, and Marcos
Let's
Hernandez.
go, Marco.
Let's go, Marco. Marco's got some fans watching around the world. All right, guys. 40 seconds left to go. $15 seconds. Keep going till the lady says you are done.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep them going, keep them going. Nobody's done.
Eric Pacheco done. Nathan Merritt done. Marcos Hernandez done. Jade Kirchi done.
All right, guys, that's a race.
All drivers are finished. Andre,
All right.
I need to buy a mini.
Jade's going to take the W.
Done.
Nate in the 2, Andre in the 3, Marcos in the 4, Eric in the 5. All right, guys, give me about 1 minute. I got to let some people out here.
Up next, race number 4. Mob Buggy. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is: Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth. Rich, shut yo mouth, Greenwood. Steve Foley. Andrew Kirchi. Steve Foley. Rich, shut yo mouth, Greenwood. Andrew Kirchi.
green one. He's got give me a few laps though.
Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth.
All right, last lap, guys. All right. Looks like Corey, Rich, Steve, and Drew. Here we go. Everybody out there marshaling? Testing. Rich, Steve, Andrew, when you're ready. All right, looks like Steve with a 12.8. Andrew backs that up with a 12.7. 13.2 for Corey, 13.8 for Rich. Andrew, Steve, Corey, Rich right now. 12.6 for Corey. He's a new fast guy. Andrew backs it up with a 12.60. On the track, it's Andrew, Corey, Rich, and
1
Steve.
minute left. The top drivers are Andrew Kirchie, Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth, and Rich, shut yo mouth, Greenwood.
New fast lap on the track is a 12.4. No, Steve with a 12.2. A little more consistency, though, Steve. Pace is a 24.502. Andrew, Corey, Steve, and Rich. Fast lap still stands as a 12.2 for Steve Foley. 12.3 for Andrew and Corey. Rich 13.2.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Andrew Kirchie, Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth, and Steve Foley.
Everybody's pretty spread out. Corey upside down. Andrew Kirchie, 12.2. Steve still faster. Corey, Drew, and Rich all come together on the track. Corey lets Drew by, and Drew tumbles.
2 minutes left, 1 second.
Those guys again.
The top drivers are Andrew Kirchie, Corey, I ain't got time for that, Bosworth, and Steve Foley.
Pace right now is a 24.506 for Andrew. Corey's working on a 23.502. Steve 23.507. And Rich 20.503. Top three all have 12.2s for fast lap, with Steve, the fast guy, with a 12.22. Andrew flips it over. New pace 24.512. See if he can pick that back up.
1 minute after left. 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Andrew Kirchie, Corey I Ain't Got Time for That Bosworth, and Steve Foley.
Got 45 seconds left, guys. Winding down, 20 seconds left. Andrew, Steve, Corey, and Rich.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's time on the clock. Keep going.
Steve Foley done. Corey I Ain't Got Time for That Bosworth done.
Keep going, Drew. Keep going, Rich.
Shut your mouth. Greenwood done.
Oh, Rich is done. And you're all done.
All drivers are finished. Andrew Kirchie done.
All right, guys, give me a couple minutes here. I'll get round number 2 sorted for us.
Up next, race number 1. 21.5 buggy. Heat 1 of 1.
All right, Nate, Preston,
Race
and
order
Rich.
is
It is 7:34 now. We're going to go ahead and get her
Preston
going here
Butcher,
at 7:40, guys.
Rich
7:40. 5-minute call. In the meantime, practice is open.
Andrew Kirchie. $34.3. $14.5. $13.9. $13.7. 13-1. 13 flat. 13-3. 20 flat. 13-6. 30.5. 12-5. 12-6. 12-5. 12-3. 12-5. 12-4.
All right, guys, race number 1. Let's go ahead and get them out there.
Currently up, race number 1.
Need some mod guys out here in Marshall.
21.5 buggy. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Nathan Merritt, Preston Butcher, Rich Ryder.
Nate, Preston, Rich. Rich, you got your car fixed? Did you get your car fixed? Okay. All right, Nate, Preston, and Rich.
Nathan Merritt.
Need at least 3 mod guys out here in Marshall.
Preston Butcher. Rich Rider.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and gather them up at the end of the straightaway there. Nate and only Nate's going to be going on the tone. Everybody else, wait till I call your name. Nate, less than 5. Pressed on. Rich. All right, guys, everybody's on the clock. All right, guys, we got Nate out front. Nate is faster than his previous TQ run.
After
4
1 minute
minutes
left, the top drivers are Nathan Merritt, Preston Butcher, and Rich Rider.
We got Preston in the 2. Preston only 10 seconds behind Nate. Rich in the 3. Rich 7 seconds behind Preston. Oh, no, Nate. Man, Nate is not having good luck. All right. Preston's got a shot at a TQ sticker here. He is faster than Nate's previous TQ run.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Preston Butcher, Rich Rider, and Nathan Merritt.
Do you need out?
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Preston Butcher, Rich Rider, and Nathan Merritt.
Like to thank Drew for liking us on Instagram. It's him and one other guy who likes us on Instagram. But we do have an Instagram account, guys, if you're into that sort of thing. Thinking about making a TikTok account. Maybe an OnlyFans account. I don't know yet. We'll see. Have some race cars on there or something. I don't know. People pay to watch that? I don't know.
Jeff Harless. I'm headed to Instagram
After
now.
4 minutes,
Go to Instagram,
the top
Jeff.
drivers are Preston Butcher, Rich Rider, and Nathan Merritt.
I should make a parody OnlyFans account and just put like RC car stuff on there. Oh. All right, Preston still is faster, still on TQ pace here.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
All right, keep him going, keep him going. Keep going, Preston. Keep going, Rich.
Preston Butcher done.
All right, here comes Rich.
All drivers are finished.
That's a race. Preston's going to take it.
done.
Rich in the 2. Preston does reset TQ. He will be TQ in 21.5 tonight. All right, guys, go ahead and put your cars back. I need all 3 of you out here to marshal
Up
and
next,
a volunteer.
Race number 2, 17.5 buggy.
I got 6
1 of 2.
B-sort 17.5
Race
cars
order
out
is
here. Need some
Hunter
volunteers.
Otto, Christian Gibson, Eric Pacheco, Ricky Pisarkic, Big Roy Keane, Jorge Lugo. Hunter Otto, Christian Gibson, Jorge Lugo. Eric Pacheco.
All right, I got all my drivers out there. All right, so I got 6 people in this race and 7 cars out there. One of you does not belong. One of these people do not belong. All right, guys. Can I get Roy, are you going to marshal? Can I get you at the end of the straightaway? Thanks, buddy. Yep. Oh, yep. There we go. All right, we're good. All right, guys. Hunter and only Hunter is going to be going on the tone. Everybody else wait till I call your name. Hunter, less than 5. Christian, Eric, Ricky, Big Roy, George. All right, guys. Everybody's on the clock.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Ricky Pisarkic, Hunter Otto, and Eric Pacheco.
All right, guys. 3:45 left to go. We got Hunter out front. Hunter looking to make his way into the A sort right now. His pace puts him 5th overall. Hunter right in front of me. That tan car. Over the big one he goes. Down the straightaway. We got Ricky in the 2.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Hunter Otto, Ricky Pisarkic, and Christian Gibson.
All right, Hunter, Ricky, Christian, that's your top 3. Eric in the 4, George in the 5, Big Roy in the 6. All right, guys, 2:10 left to go. Oh. All right, we got Hunter, Ricky, Christian, Eric, George, and Big Roy.
The top drivers are Hunter
3
Otto,
down,
Ricky
2 to go.
Pisarkic, and Christian Gibson.
All right, that all-tan car is your leader. Down the straightaway he goes. Right in front of me, over the tabletop. Watch the big one, guys. Watch the big one. We got all sorts of carnage. Hunter gets through it.
1 minute 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Hunter Otto, Ricky Pisarkic, and Christian Gibson.
Oh, your leader on his roof. Oh, no. Oh.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hunter Otto done. Christian Gibson done. Eric Pacheco done.
All right, looking for Ricky, George, and Big
Jorge
Roy.
Lugo done.
Thanks, Nate.
Ricky Pisarkic done.
There's Big
All
Roy.
drivers are
All right,
finished.
that's the race.
Big Roy
Hunter's
King
going to
done.
take the W. Ricky finishes in the 2. Christian in the 3. Eric in the 4. George in the 5. Big Roy in the 6. Hunter does currently has made the A sort. Bumps Marcos out of the A sort. Let's see if Marcos can answer back here. Is something wrong with that jump?
Yeah, like they got underneath the Velcro and hit the carpet.
Oh.
Right, so it was being held on by one part.
Oh. Okay.
Way to put the pressure on, Corey.
Go get him, Marcos. You got this.
Up next, race number 3. 17.5 buggy. Heat 2 of 2. Race order is Jade Kirchie, Nathan Merritt, Sheldon Butcher, Roy Keane, Andre I Need to Buy a Mini Z Pacelco, Marcos Hernandez. Marcos Hernandez, Sheldon Butcher, Nathan Merritt, Andre I Need to Buy a Mini Z Pacelco. Jade Gertchi. Roy Keane.
All right, need one marshal in the middle. Can I get one of you in the middle? He's got it. Just right there in that corner. That's fine. Yep. It's probably a little safer there. Oh, does somebody need out? Or somebody need in? Okay. All right, guys, let's go and shut her down. Straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. All right, guys, I got marshals. I got drivers. Jade, and only Jade's going to go on the tone. Everybody else wait till I call your name. Jade, less than 5. Nate. Sheldon. Roy. Andre. Marcos. Oh, right in front there. There you go. Ooh. Jade cases it. Nate to the point. Jade 2.2 back. Marcos up to the 3. Oh, right in front of the big one. Right in front of the big one. We are clear. Nate, Jade, Andre. Your top 3 within 4 seconds of each other.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Nathan Merritt, Jade Gertchi, and Andre. I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
All right, guys, 3:35 left to go.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Nathan Merritt, Jade Gertchi, and Andre. I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
All right, Jade out front. Jade's about 2 or 3 seconds off of his previous TQ run. Nate in the 2, Andre in the 3, Roy in the 4, Sheldon in the 5, Marcos in the 6.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Jade Gertchi, Nathan Merritt, and Andre. I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
Oh. All right, 1:35 left to go. Marcos, you got to step it up, buddy. All right, guys, 105.
After 4 minutes, the top drivers are Jade Kirchi, Nathan Merritt, and Andre. I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
Rush me Waba Bosworth. I love you daddy so much from Ellie Redheart.
Love you too, Ellie Belly. All right, guys, 15 seconds left to go.
Ten, 9.
All right, guys,
8,
keep going until she says
7,
you are done. Jade is on a
6,
new TQ
5,
pace
4,
by about 2
3,
seconds.
2, 1. Roy Keane done. Jade Kirchi done. Sheldon Butcher done. Nathan Merritt done. Marcos Hernandez done. All drivers are finished.
All right, guys, that's the
Andre,
race.
I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco
Jade's
done.
going to take the W. Nate finishes in the 2. Andre in the 3. Roy in the 4. Sheldon in the 5. Marcos in the 6. Hunter does bump Marcos out of the A sort. Not bad.
Up next, race number 4. Mod Buggy. Heat 1 of 1. Race order is Andrew Kirchi, Steve Foley, Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth, Rich, shut yo mouth, Greenwood.
Rush me Waba Bosworth. Good night sleeping face from Ellie.
Good night, Ellie Belly.
Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth. Rich, shut yo mouth, Greenwood. Steve Foley. Andrew Kirchi.
All right, whenever you guys are ready, line them up. We can use a couple more marshals down on the left. Well, I guess we got. Are we good? Start of the straight, maybe one of them. You got it? Okay. Looks like Drew, Steve, Corey, and Rich. I'll call you out. Drew, Steve, Corey, Rich. Let's get a couple laps in and see what we're doing. Looks like the leader right now is Steve Foley with a 12.6. Drew's second lap, 12.2, puts him up to the lead. Corey and then Rich. And Steve back to the lead. Looks like we got a good race here. Pace is 24.501. 24.509. So
After
yeah,
1
you're
minute left, the
gonna
top
be the
drivers
new
are
TQ
Andrew
if you can
Gurchi,
keep that
Steve
up,
Foley,
Steve.
and Corey. I ain't got time for that, Bosworth.
Andrew with an 11.9. So looks like Andrew, Steve, Corey, and Rich. Pace is 24.5 flat. That is 9 seconds faster than the previous TQ. Fast lap, Andrew with an 11.9, then Steve with a 12.3, Corey with a 12.3. Rich, you got a 13.2 in there. Pace is 25.512, so you picked it up almost a
The
lap.
top drivers are Andrew Gurchi, Corey. I ain't got time
Corey
for that,
upside down at the end of the straight.
and Steve Foley.
Got Andrew coming into a little traffic. Steve's all by himself. Last lap, Andrew with a 12.2. Andrew flips it upside down, and he's going to have to wait. Oh, something did break. Ooh. That puts Steve in the lead, and he is on a TQ pace. 1 second faster than Drew's 24.509 with a 08. Now an 07.
After
So
3 minutes,
Steve
the top
might
drivers
take the
are Steve
TQ.
Foley, Corey. I ain't got time for that, Bosworth, and Rich.
Andrew is out.
Shut yo mouth, Greenwood.
And Steve picking up on that pace, now down to a 24.506. 3 seconds faster than the previous TQ. Looks like Steve's getting comfy. A little rollover. Let's see what that does to his time. Looks like Corey is ahead of the TQ as well with a 24.508. And we lost another one. Rich is out. Steve and Corey can just put in laps.
The top drivers are Steve Foley, Corey. I ain't got time for that, Bosworth, and Rich. Shut yo mouth, Greenwood.
12.5 for you, Steve. 12.7 for Corey. Pace is 24.506 still, ahead of TQ. Both of you are ahead of TQ right now. Last lap, 12.8 for Steve and 12.3 for Corey. So picking up a little on Steve. He's about a second behind. Let's see what Steve does across the line here. 12.3. Nice lap for Steve. 12.6 for Corey.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
This will probably be the last lap for both of you. And Steve coming across.
Steve Foley done.
24.505.
All drivers are finished. Corey, I ain't got time for that.
Second
Bosworth
with 24.506. Bumps Drew to third. Good job, you guys. He broke something.
Cool. Thanks, Jade. All right, guys. Give me a couple minutes here. Yeah.
Up next, race number 1. 21.5 buggy. A main. Race order is Preston Butcher, Nathan Merritt, Rich Ryder.
All right, guys, it is 8:14 now. We're going to go ahead and get her going here at 8:25. 10 minutes, guys, 10 minutes. In the meantime, practice is open.
Ricky Pisarkic. $57.4. $11 flat. $11.3. 9.9.
All right, 3-minute call, guys. 3-minute call. All right, guys, race number 1. It's go time.
Currently up, race number 1. 21.5 buggy. A main. Race order is Preston Butcher, Nathan Merritt, Rich Ryder.
Preston, Nate, Rich, you guys are up. All right, I got Nate out here looking for Rich. We got Rich out here. Preston. All right, guys, need some marshals out here. Mod, Buggy, need all 3 of you out here. Did they ever build that racetrack out there, Steve? In Chatfield Park?
Robert Esplana. What's up, Corey?
Rich Ryder.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That's cool. What's up, Robbie? What are you doing, Robbie? Sitting on the beach, drinking Mai Tais?
Nathan Merritt. Preston Butcher.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and shut her down. Straightaway's closed. Straightaway's closed. Go ahead and grid them up. Preston is your TQ. Nate starting right behind him in the 2. Rich in the 3.
Robert Esplana. Jews got to the hotel room 4:31 p.m. here.
What are you doing in the hotel? You should be at the bar. Something. At a luau. Don't you got? You got the luau's in Hawaii, right? All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got me a grid. We're gonna go on the tone. All right. Preston out there dominating this race. Oh, Preston gets it wrong. Rich leading him around. Here comes Big Nate. All right, Nate out front. Oh, Rich gets it wrong. Here comes Preston. Preston up to the 2. Let's see if Preston and Rich have a good race here. Oh, Preston gets it wrong. Here comes Rich.
After 1 minute left,
Oh, Rich
the
gets it
top
wrong.
drivers are Nathan Merritt, Rich Ryder, and Preston Butcher.
All right, Nate, Preston, Rich. Preston 12.7 behind Nate. Rich only 4.6 behind Preston. It's about a half a lap.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Nathan Merritt, Preston Butcher, and Rich Ryder.
Oh, no. Preston's going to tap out of this one. It hits a steel pole. Hold on, Preston.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Nathan Merritt, Rich Ryder, and Preston Butcher.
All right, guys, 2:40 left to go. Oh, no, Rich on his lid. All right.
After 4 minutes, the top drivers are Nathan Merritt, Rich Ryder, and Preston Butcher.
Hold on, Preston. Hold on. All right, go, go, go.
One minute 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Nathan Merritt, Rich Ryder, and Preston Butcher.
Oh, no, Rich. I think you're broke, buddy. Let's see if Rich can finish it. 40 seconds left to go. Oh. 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 Rich.
10, 9,
All right, guys, 10 seconds.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, right behind you, Sheldon. Oh,
Preston Butcher done.
Preston's broke.
Nathan Merritt done.
And here comes Rich.
Robert Esplana.
All
Jeez.
drivers are finished. Rich
That's the
Ryder
race.
done.
Nate's going to take it. Rich finishes in the 2. Preston in the 3. I need all 3 to stay up here.
Jason Panady. Missed out on a barn burner tonight.
All right, guys. Race number
Up
2.
next, race number 2.
I need everybody to do one
17.5
lap for me.
buggy. B main. Race order is Marcos Hernandez, Ricky Pisarkic, Christian Gibson, Eric Pacheco, Jorge Lugo, Big Roy Keane, Marcos Hernandez, Ricky Pisarkic, Christian Gibson.
All right, looking for Eric, George, and Big Roy to check in for me.
Pacheco. Big Roy Keane.
How's George looking? Can you check in for me, George? All right.
Jorge Lugo.
All right, guys, let's go ahead and grid them up. Can you help those boys out there, Nate? Yes, that's 5. There we go. All right, guys. I got marshals. I got drivers. I got a grid. We're gonna go. Oh. All right, we're gonna go on the tone. All right, and we're off. Oh. All right, Marcos leading him around right in front of me. Ricky right on his tail. 2 seconds
About 1
behind
minute
him.
left. The top drivers are Marcos Hernandez, Ricky Pisarkic, and Christian Gibson.
Oh no, Ricky. I might have fixed it. I think Ricky's done. Spur gear or something.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Marcos Hernandez, Christian Gibson, and Eric Pacheco.
All right, Marcos, Christian in the 2, Eric in the 3. Ricky in the 4, Big Roy in the 5, George in the 6. All right, guys, 3:20 left to go. Watch straightaway, guys. Watch straightaway. Yep, right there. Man, Nate hasn't worked out like this since his 20s.
After 3 minutes left, the top drivers are Marcos Hernandez, Christian Gibson, and Ricky Pisarkic.
All right, guys. 3:20 in, 2:40 to go.
2 minutes 4 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Marcos Hernandez, Christian Gibson, and Ricky Pisarkic.
Oh, watch straightaway, guys. Watch straightaway. $130 left to go. All right, I'm showing Marcos, Christian, Ricky. That's your top three. Ooh, Marcos gets it wrong. He's got plenty of lead, though. Watch the big one, guys. Watch the big one. We are clear.
1 minute 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Marcos Hernandez, Christian Gibson,
right,
and
go,
Ricky
go, go.
Pisarkic.
All right, 30 seconds left to go. Oh, watch straightaway, clear.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ricky Pisarkic done.
All right, Ricky's done.
Marcos Hernandez
Marcos
done.
is done. Looking for Christian, Eric, Big Roy, and George.
Jorge Lugo
I need the
done.
top three to stay up here.
Christian Gibson
Marcos, Ricky, and Christian. All right, guys. Here's our last two right here. There's Eric.
Pacheco done. All drivers are finished.
There's Big Roy.
Big Roy Keane done.
All right, Marcos is going to take the B main win. Ricky finishes in the 2, Christian in the 3, Eric in the 4, Big Roy in the 5, George in the 6. All right, 17.5, A
Up
main.
next, race number 3. 17.5 buggy. A main. Race order is Jade Kirchi, Nathan Merritt, Andre I Need to Buy a Mini Z Pacelco, Roy Keane, Sheldon Butcher, Hunter Otto, Nathan Merritt. Roy Keane. Andre I Need to Buy a Mini Z Pacelco, Hunter Otto. Sheldon Butcher. Jade Kirchi.
All right, guys, let's go and shut her down. Grid them up. Straightaway's closed. Straightaway is closed. All right, Jade, your TQ starting off on the pole. Nate starting right behind him in the 2. Andre in the 3. Roy in the 4. Sheldon in the 5. Hunter in the 6. All right, guys, if you see your leaders coming up on you, give them some room. All right, I got marshals, I got drivers, I got a grid. We're going to go on the tone. Oh, your leader. Oh, that's second place on his lid. Jade gets away clean. Watch the big one. Watch the big one. Oh, broken.
After 1 minute left, the top drivers are Jade Kirchi, Nathan Merritt, and Hunter Otto.
All right, Jade, Nate, Hunter. Sheldon up to the 3.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Jade Kirchi, Nathan Merritt, and Sheldon Butcher.
All right, guys. Jade, Nate, Sheldon. Andre only 2 seconds behind Sheldon.
After 3 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Jade Kirchi, Nathan Merritt, and Sheldon Butcher.
Oh, Nate on his lid. All right, guys. Jade, Andre up to the 2. Nate slips down to the 3. Oh. Go, go, go. 2:10 left to go. All right, Nate and Andre having a little battle here. Down the straightaway they go. That's 2 and 3.
After 4 minutes 1 second, the top drivers are Jade Kirchi, Nathan Merritt, and Andre. I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
All right, guys, 1:10 left to go.
One minute left. After 5 minutes 2 seconds, the top drivers are Jade Kirchi, Nathan Merritt, and Andre. I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco.
All right, 20 seconds.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Keep 'em going, keep 'em going.
Nathan Merritt done. Hunter Otto
Oh, watch
done.
straightaway, watch straightaway.
Andre, I need to buy a mini Z Pacelco done. Sheldon Butcher
Jade.
done. All drivers are finished.
All right, that's a
Jade
race.
Kirchi
Jade's
done.
going to take the W. Nate finishes in the 2, Andre in the 3, Sheldon in the 4, Hunter in the 5. I need Jade, Nate, and Andre stay up here.
Oh, they can't. How am I doing, guys? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out this computer. Like, where is this stuff? need you to get me on the next race here, though.
Up next, race number 4. Mod Buggy. A main. Race order is Steve Folly, Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth, Andrew Kirchie, Rich, shut yo mouth, Greenwood. Andrew Kirchie, Rich, shut yo mouth, Greenwood. Steve Folly, Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth.
Okay, shut them down. Order is Steve, Corey, Andrew, and Rich. When I hit the button, it starts? Okay, guys, less than 3. Andrew and Corey get together. Steve is going to try and run. He has a nice gap, full straightaway already. Rich in the number 2, Corey and Drew. Looks like Rich had a mistake, lets Corey and Drew by. And they are going to try and run down Steve. Corey goes wide with those pushy tires and lets Drew go. See if Drew can run down Steve. Steve's fast lap is a 12.3.
The top drivers are Steve Folly,
Andrew at
Andrew
a
Kirchie,
12.6.
and Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth.
Everybody's pretty spread out. Let's see what we got here. We got Drew coming by with a 12.1 to Steve's 12.8. So he is closing in a little bit. Corey needs some tires bad. Coming across this time, we got Steve with a 12.5, Drew with a 12.6, Corey with a 12.8, 12.9 for Rich. He's getting faster.
After 2 minutes left, the top drivers are Steve Folly, Andrew Kirchie, and Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth.
Coming by this time, Andrew with a 12.3 to Steve's 12.6, and then a 12.5 for Corey. Steve just running smooth. Corey hits the wall, but his car is still going. Coming by this time, we got Steve with a 12.0 and Drew with a 12.3. Drew's going to have to work for this one. Steve's kind of getting away.
After 3 minutes left. 1 second, the top drivers are Steve Folly, Andrew Kirchie, and Corey I ain't got time for that Bosworth.
Fast lap, Steve with a 12.0, Drew 12.1, Corey 12.4, Rich 12.9. We got 2:40 to go. Steve keeping that distance from Drew. Just a little less than 2.5 minutes. Closest race is Drew and Steve, but Steve's got a couple corners on him. Oh, Steve goes upside down, and Drew does get by. Steve is still close, though.
2 minutes, 4 minutes, 1 second. The top drivers are Steve Foley, Andrew Kirchie, and Corey. I ain't got time for that, Bosworth.
Now we got a race. Minute 45 left. Steve's charging. See him tighten up those lines, trying to get close. Fast lap on the track now is Andrew with a 12.0. Or no, 11.9. Just turned an 11.9. Steve's only a couple seconds back.
1 minute after 5 minutes 1 second. The top drivers are Andrew Kirchie, Steve Foley, and Corey. I ain't got time for that, Bosworth.
50 seconds left from this one. Closest battle is Drew and Steve. Looks like Drew's got maybe 2 corners. Twenty seconds left. Oh, Steve is pushing it, and that gives him a mistake.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rich, shut your mouth.
Finish the lap you're on,
Greenwood
guys.
Done. Andrew Kirchie done.
Looks like
Corey,
Andrew,
I ain't got
Steve,
time for
Corey,
that,
and Rich.
Bosworth done.
Come over and get your pictures taken.
All drivers are finished. Steve Foley done.
Sure.
All right, guys, that concludes our race program. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. We appreciate it. Track will be open about for another
Andre
5 minutes or so.
Pacelco. $13.7. Rich. 13.1. Shut your mouth, Greenwood. $13.1. 13.8. $13.2. 12.7. $12.9. 13 flat. $12.8. 13.1. 12.9. 40.7. 13 flat. 13.4. 10.8. 17.9. 27.7. 13.2. 13.6. 12.8. 13.5. 13.2. 15.9. 24.7. 12.9. 12.4. 12.2. 12 flat. 12 flat.